again. Welcome to my yoga class. This class is being filmed for my good friend Andrea and her Fit Addict. So welcome. I'm glad that you're here. We're going to start in a seated position, and as we sit down, I want to go over just a couple of things. This class is for everybody. So if you feel like you are nervous and you can't do it, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to give you lots of modifications so that you will feel successful. If you do yoga or some type of mind-body class, no worries there. I'll give you some options to make it more challenging, so it can be for everybody. Now, it is about balance, and we're going to take the next half hour or so to really re-energize and balance ourselves, both physically as well as mentally and spiritually, and just the whole package. So to start out with, I want us to sit nice and tall. We're just going to take a minute here and find a good balanced position. I like to sit where my front leg, it doesn't matter which leg is in front, where my front heel is just right in front of the bend of my foot here. So now my heels are lined up. So I'm sitting evenly. I can press both butt cheeks into the floor, lifting my chest up nice and tall. And I want you to just pull in through your middle. You should feel everything kind of turn on. And if sitting in a good posture like this is uncomfortable for you, it may just be because you need to work on your posture. So do your best to get through it. If you exercise in a poor posture, you are just going to make it worse with your everyday life. So if you exercise like this, you're going to walk around like this all the time. So just remember that. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the breathing. We're going to really use our breath to get that energy flow going, and use our inhales and exhales from pose to pose. So if it feels good for you to inhale and exhale through your nose, great. If you would rather just have a natural breathing pattern, that's okay too. I don't want you to put too much focus so that's all that you're thinking about. So I want you to feel good. So let's just start here and sit nice and tall. Again, roll the shoulders back and down so they fall from the ears. And take a second, you can close your eyes, let your hands come to your knees. And I want you to relax your jaw and relax your forehead. Just let all the tension go. And start to slow down your breathing and slow down your thoughts. As you exhale, be sure that you empty the breath completely, allowing each exhale to be a release of tension, of stress, or just any negativity that you're needing to let go of today. Just bring the hands beside you, and I want you to bring your right arm up. You'll notice that I'm going to cue opposite of what I do. I'm your mirror image today, and I want you to be able to follow along with me so that we move together. So if I say right or left, know it's for you. Release it, and let's just switch sides. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, settle in. Let that shoulder fall. And let's do it again. So inhale. Exhale, settle in. And this time I want you to open up through the right side. Just pull that right shoulder back. Release it. And let's come again. Exhale. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Scoop your belly. Let your chin fall. Exhale, lift your chest. You can bring your fingertips behind you. Really big deep breath in. Release. Inhale comes forward. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Now we're going to come around to all fours. Continuing to warm up our back and just get a little movement through our bodies. Now I want you to make sure that you're on all fours here. You have your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder stacked over one another. Your knees are directly under your hips. Your ankles are directly behind your knees. So you have a really strong alignment. And I want you to focus on that throughout the whole class. Now I want you to inhale up. Really big. I want you to scoop your belly. Let your head fall. Exhale. I want you to lift your tailbone and just lift your head. Good. And let this feel good. So deep breath in. And exhale. Take a step back to downward facing dog. Your feet are hip width apart, your hands are shoulder width apart. I want you to focus on pressing your chest towards your thighs, lifting your tailbone, look to the knees and start to let their heels fall towards the floor without rounding. You don't want to have this roundness in your back. Lift up, press back, and enjoy the lift here. I want you to inhale, come forward to a plank position. Good. The option here, everybody, is to lower to your knees. I still have my elbows and wrists under my shoulders. Feel free to stay here and plank. Come to the knees, bring the feet together, sit back in child's pose. Let your forehead rest and walk your fingertips away so that you find a lot of length through your lats right under the arm there. Come back up, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, come forward. Holding plank, draw the belly in. No roundness in the upper back. If your hips start to drop here, that's no good. You're going to hurt yourself. You need to come to the knees instead. Now I want you to slowly lower your body halfway down. So my elbows are by my ribs at 90 degrees. Release everything to the floor. Top of the feet down, roll shoulders back, squeeze the butt, lift the chest. Just letting the back of the body start to work. Release. Press up, bend knees, child's pose. Come back in. Tuck toes down, dog. Moving. Pressing back. Inhale, coming to plank position. Hold plank nice and strong. Deep breath in and out. Slowly lower halfway. Option to the knees. This time, feel free to stay in that baby cobra or lift all the way to upward facing dog. Squeezing the butt, opening the chest. Tuck the toes down, dog. Press back. Now look to your hands, bend both knees, and step your right foot forward to a lunge. If your foot doesn't make it, if you end here, pick up your foot and bring it in. It's very important that your ankle is under your knee. Chest is lifted up. Feel a nice stretch. I want you to pull up through your left quad. Perfect. Now step your back foot in. You're going to be hip width apart. Holding this fold. So bend the knees as much as you need to so that your belly and chest can come to your thighs and hold. Slowly roll up as you take a deep breath in. Inhale and lift to extended mountain. Exhale and release. Good. Bring that back up again. Really gripping the floor with your feet or the ground. Fold forward. Just take a nice dive from your hips, and then release over. Perfect. Take your right leg back through lunge. It's a big step back, so now we have the left ankle under the knee. Chest lifted up. Pull up through your right quad and hip. Stay nice and strong. Hands to floor, stepping to down dog. Exhale. Inhale forward to plank position. Starts to feel pretty warm. I want you to come halfway down, hovering the floor. Hold, hold, hold. Pressing through, lifting to upward facing dog. Thighs off mat. Option, stay on the floor in that baby cobra. Tuck toes down, dog. Look to the hands, bend both knees a lot. Now spring forward, right foot to lunge. Ankle lands under the knee. Chest lifts. This time, I want you to take your left hand, place it right next to the foot, and twist to the right. Lifting the right arm. Just stacking your shoulders here. Finding a nice twist to our spine. Release. Lift the chest, slide the back foot in. Feet under hips, hold the fold. Inhale, slowly bring it up. All the way overhead. Exhale, release. Perfect. Good. All right, we're going to continue on. Take a nice deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale and fold forward. Take a nice dive down. Full release. left foot back. Big step back, chest lifts up. Hands to floor, downward facing dog. Come forward to plank. Strong, working from the inside, halfway down. Pressing through the up facing dog. You can stay here or pick it up, lifting and opening the chest. Tuck to down dog, exhale. Get to the hands, bend the knees, left foot steps to lunge. Chest lifts up, reset. Take the right hand to the floor, turning my chest towards my left thigh, reaching left arm up, stacking shoulders. Perfect. Step back to down dog. Good. Now come forward, come to the knees, sit back in child's pose. And hold on. Bring that up. Good, everybody. All right, we're going to continue to move on. We're going to start to get into a little more work. So here's what I want you to do. Take the options and take the modifications if you need to. All right? Remember, I'm cueing everything for you, so I'm going to try to get you into the right position, which is what I say, so you don't have to constantly look up. Now, we're going to work on some plank work, some shoulder work here, and we're going to go into some warrior poses. We're going to keep it pretty simple just to get started. So come forward, and I want you to come back to this plank position. Now, the option, everybody, once you've been in plank, is to come to the knee. Same line from the top of the head to the tailbone. So either way, if this is you, I want you to watch it first. You're going to just sit back with the child's pose, and you're going to launch forward, wrists under shoulders. You're going to take 2 tricep push-ups or press-ups, and then sit back again. You're going to come forward, take 2, stay on the knees if you need to, and press back. Make sure the elbows stay in nice and close. Now, you want to be on the toes, and a full plank is the same move. Your shins are going to hover the floor. So here we are in plank. It's nice and lined up. You're going to launch back, keeping the butt low. Shins hovering the floor. Press forward. 2, 1, 2. Launch back, and then so on. And we're going to go through 4 times, just 4 times. So pick your level, and let's get moving. So come back to plank position. Set yourself up. Take a nice deep breath in. Release. Inhale, launch back. Now launch forward. Come in. 2 push-ups. Push back. Good. Come forward. Remember, option to the knees. Launch back. You're on your knees, same thing. Come forward. Press. Push back. One more time. Come forward, nice and strong. And sit back. Youch. And just rest. Slow down your breathing. Lift up, down dog. Hands, bend the knees, right foot comes into lunge. Nice and strong. I want you to lift up. Here we are. All right, so we've got our ankle under our knee. We're going to stay nice and low. Really pull up through this left leg. Try to keep your right hamstring parallel to the floor. Tuck the tailbone slightly. Sink in. Lift up. Shoulders drop. Nice stretch through the left side, that hip flexor, the groin there. The more than that, I really want you to put the work into that right heel. Holding. Release. Step to down dog. Look to the hands, bend the knees, left foot forward. Same thing. Step that up. Lifting. Make sure your ankle is under the knee. Pull up to that right hip. Nice and strong. Keep that breath controlled. Perfect. Step it back. And forward. Come to the knees. Sit back in child's pose. Bring that up. And just take one leg and bring it in. So we come to a seated position here. Perfect. And we're going to get into, just want you to bring yourself back in a little bit. Again, line those heels up. Sit nice and tall. Shoulders fall. Slow down your breathing. Nice. Perfect, everybody. Okay, keep those feet up. Now, we're going to start out with the left leg coming underneath the right. We can tuck it in. It's going to be a little easier this way. We're moving into some hip stretches. Now, this right foot is going to come across this left leg. If this doesn't work for you, if you end up like this, your knee is up, and you can't get your right butt cheek down, what you need to do is take your ankle, the right ankle, and let it rest on the left calf. Now, if you're still here, it's important that we get that butt cheek down. Here's what you should do. Take your right foot and place it right in front of the left knee. So that way, when we come forward, you're still going to get a nice stretch. Everybody's going to be different with where they are flexibility-wise. So you take your pick. Right now, we're going to stretch out through our right hip, that outer thigh, right there in the back side. I want you to sit really tall. Now to activate the stretch, I'm going to flex my foot, pulling my toes towards my knee, pulling my knee towards the floor. No matter where you are, you do those things. Shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it. And as you exhale, I want you to walk forward. Good. Just like you're looking over a ledge, you want to keep a really flat back. When you start to feel that pressure and that stretch happening, just stop. Take a few deep breaths in. Let's see if we can come a little further. Again, stop when it starts to get uncomfortable and just take some deep breaths in and really let that go. You'll notice with flexibility, it's all about letting go and not resisting it. So you're trying to stretch, meaning you're not holding anything. You're doing the opposite. You're actually relaxing. And you'll notice the more you relax, and you want to just completely fall forward, and just let your whole body relax, that's when you're going to feel that stretch in the hip the most. So you just go where you need to go. Always honor where you are, though. Force anything into me. Now with my palms on the floor or the ground, I can just shift my weight forward. I can just pull my upper body over maybe like an inch or so and then deepen, lifting my chest. Take the right leg under the left leg's going to come across the top here. Once we land, we need to decide if we're here. If my butt comes up off, then I know I need to take my ankle to my calf or to the floor. It's important that I can sit evenly on the floor. Flexing the foot, start to activate that stretch a little bit. Lift up, find that good posture. Really take some deep breaths in. Walk forward. Stopping right when we feel it. Take a second, reset. Walk it out a little bit more. Start to settle in. Remember, don't go where you're in pain. So we need to feel the stretch. And as you exhale, really let go here. Using my hands on the ground, just shift forward just enough to feel the difference. left leg and just sweep it around back, all the way around, and lifting up nice and tall. So here's the deal. If you can't make it to this position where the top of your foot and your knee are on the floor like that, that's okay. You can sit down and you can bring the left leg in right here. This is fine. It's not a problem at all. So just take it where you need to. If you can, lift up nice and tall. Now, what I want you to focus on is having both hips face forward. So what will help is to pull that right knee back just enough so that makes sure my left hip faces forward. If you need a little more to this stretch, you would want your right heel to go further from the body. And if you need a little less, just tuck it in some. Either way. Okay, we're going to extend this pose. I want you to lift up. Keep your spine nice and long as you come out. Come on down. Just fully let go here and just rest. What I do want you to do is pull right knee back a little bit and make sure you can just fully relax. Even if you're here on your elbows or if you're on your hands, that's okay. And remember, you can have that left leg out to the side as well. So just take a little bit here. So the same thing goes. We're going to bring that left leg in the front. Right leg comes around back. Sitting up nice and tall here. Remember to take your options. If you need to sit on the left butt cheek, that's okay. You can bring that right leg out. That's not a problem at all. Do what you need to do. I want you to feel successful and to get full benefit here. So take it where you need to. Really tall. Remember, the further that heel is from your body, the more challenging the stretch is going to be. Tuck it in if you want a little bit less. You want to make sure both hips are forward. I like to pull my left knee back just enough so that my right hip comes around front. Push that leg back. In a long spine, I'm going to walk forward. Starting to feel nice deep stretch. Just let that go. Perfect, everybody. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. Knees around. You can take those feet away from you, just enough, holding onto the shins or the just the lower leg here. Let your elbows just rest on the inside, the in part of the thigh there. Tip forward. Now I like to keep my chest lifted. That ensures my spine stays nice and long and I have a flat back. Just coming through a little adductor stretch here, right in my inner thighs. Spinal twist and hamstring stretching. Alright, let's start out with our left leg coming out to the front. Now, the first option is to keep the right foot on the inside like this. You can also cross over. Now, how do you know where you should be? It's all about whether that right butt cheek comes off the floor or not. I like to tuck my left foot in so that I can come into that full seated twist. So my left heel is nice and tight. My right leg is crossed over. Come with me like this if you can keep that right butt cheek down. Now, this particular pose is a spinal twist, which will go to our back, a nice release. We're going to take the left arm right around that right outer thigh. The right hand comes right behind me. I'm going to keep it pretty close. Fingertips on the floor so that I can twist. Leveling my shoulders, gently pulling my right thigh into my belly. And then back over your windshield. So if you're in the modified, it would look like this, everybody. Or, so lots of options. Perfect, release it. And let's switch the same thing. We can take the left leg out, or the right leg out, left leg cross. Tuck it in if you choose, sit nice and tall. Make sure that left butt cheek stays on the floor. Right arm around, left hand is behind, twist through. Pretty good. Keep looking over that left shoulder. Back to all fours here. We're going to come down to our forearms, just like this. I'm going to clasp my fingers together, tucking my toes, just like a downward facing dog, but I'm going to stay here in my forearms into a dolphin pose. So my feet are hip width apart, and I'm going to really press back. So same concept here of pushing back. Chest to thighs, lowering the hips. So lots of stretching and happening for the back of the body. Every time you exhale, see if you can press the heels deeper and lift the tailbone just a little higher. Slide up a little bit and you're going to roll yourself back. I'm going to actually turn this way. You're going to roll back. Right here, bringing the knees up over the hips. You just drop it to one side. Make sure both shoulder blades stay on the mat. And I'm going to look away from my knees. Finding a nice release down the back. Now if you want to, take your top leg and just let it come out, let the toes fall towards the floor. I like just to catch it right there at my calf. If you want to challenge that a little bit, so bring it closer to your body. And let's bring it over to the other side. Same thing, looking away. Extend that leg. Top of your mat here. We need to find some length in our hamstrings before we're done. So here's what I want you to do. Standing hip width apart, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, just dive forward. I want you to bend your knees a lot here so that your chest and belly come to your thighs, your arms can hang, and just let your head fall. Just slowly with every exhale, start to really lift your tailbone. exhale, folding forward. One more time. Deeper this time. Bring it up. Get a nice deep breath in. Bring the hands to the heart center. Just take a minute. Close the eyes. Take a nice long deep breath in. Just take a second here to feel really good about what you've done. Just take this balance that you've created with you for the rest of your day. Namaste.